the nightcap of the 2026 Keith Tuck Memorial Invitational right here on Vype Live. Tonight, your Tigers plays host to the Rattlers of Reagan out of San Antonio. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you. The Tigers baseball on Vype Live. So glad you can join me. My name is Melvin Jones. Earlier today, your Tigers with a 4-2 victory against the Hawks of Buda Hayes. And now the second game of the day will have Blake Cox on the mound for the Tigers. He will be opposed by Connor Pietrowski of the Rattlers. While we have a moment, I spoke to Blake Cox last week, put a piece together about him earlier this week on my website, and here is the video of Blake Cox. His player profile for this week. I'm going to try to do one a week for a Tiger. Here is Blake Cox.
Hi, my name is Blake Cox, number 25, starting pitcher, Dripping Springs High School. This year, the comfortability is mainly just coming from preparation. This year I've taken the weight room a lot more serious. I've taken prep work a lot more serious than previous years. I know last year my arm kind of got away from me a little bit just because I wasn't taking arm care serious enough. Obviously that's a big deal, and so yeah, I just say that and the fact that I trust my defense a lot. So that's also another huge thing too. Just showing like what's lost isn't gone. The chemistry's still there, and everything we still have is still in this team. And obviously we've been playing pretty well so far in this tournament, and so just keeping it rolling with everything that we have and the guys that are returning. Obviously, I love Coach Payne. Coach Payne's been there for me ever since freshman year. I mean, I've known him for longer than that, obviously, going to baseball camps, but being that 400th win means a lot to me. He has our back every day and goes to bat for us, so I just love to go bat for him and get him that win. I'd say we filled holes better than a lot of people thought we have. We have a lot of depth, and especially our pitching staff too. We have a lot of guys coming off injuries too, like Tyler will be back. We have Cody, a lot of guys in the pitching area, and a lot of our bats have surprised me so far this year. We've hit really well in a lot of games. I just want to see that continue to get better and get better. But yeah, I mean, obviously people are going to write us off until we obviously play a lot of teams, but yeah, so far right now I think we're in a good spot, and I mean I don't mind being underlooked, if I'm being honest. Kind of like that. It's kind of been my story, obviously, sophomore year coming up, so yeah, I like being underlooked, if I'm being honest.
That was your starting pitcher for tonight, Blake Cox. Players are still warming up as we are speaking. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, pre-game festivities with the voice of the jungle, Jeff Goss. Tigers at Rattlers. Second game of the night here at the 2026 Keith Tuck Memorial Invitational. And you are watching Tigers baseball on Vype Live.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school, plus all those memories that are on the line too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Texas high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to the jungle. Melvin Jones here with you, Tigers baseball on Vype Live. Tigers and Rattlers set to do battle here at the 2026 Keith Tuck Memorial Invitational. Tigers winners of 9 straight, coming in 10-2-1 on the season. As it looks like we are almost ready for pregame. Tigers with a 4-2 victory this afternoon against the Hawks of Buda Hayes. 4 more games, including tonight, here at the Invitational before we get started with district play Tuesday night against the Eagles of Aikens right here in the jungle. And let's turn it over to the voice of the jungle, Jeff Goss, for the rest of pregame from right here in the jungle. So a little jump on my end. We're not ready as of yet. As you see Coach Payne at home plate exchanging lineups. Nothing changed defensively for the Tigers except two spots, pitcher and catcher. Blake starts on the bump for the Tigers. And Smitty, Hayden Smith, behind home plate for the Tigers. Everything else stays the same. Jake and Jason on the left side of the infield. Braden and Bobby on the right side. Outfield, Kay Sanders, Nixon Padilla, and then Sam Branyan. Tigers will be in their alternative black uniforms. My favorite uniforms of them all. With Tigers in red letters. Talked to Coach Skotek. Told him I need one of the hoodies that you see Coach Payne have on right now. And the handshakes are done. Thumbs up from Coach Payne. He's looking for Jeff. And right now, I see Jeff down on the field. As Coach told Jeff that we're ready to go. And Jeff's going to head back up here. And now, officially, for the second time this season, turn it over to the voice of the jungle, Jeff Goss, for the rest of pregame festivities.
Welcome to Tiger Field this evening for the game between the San Antonio Reagan Rattlers and your Dripping Springs Tigers. The starting lineup for the Rattlers. Leading off Batting second, number 2, Ricky Armstrong, center field. Batting third, the third baseman, number 18, Karsten Olmec. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 21, Bodie Weymouth. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 4, Dylan Sabrillo. He will hit for the pitcher, number 8, Connor Petrowski. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 1, Phil Weezy. Batting seventh, number 17, Ollie Weatherall, the right fielder. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 12, Brody Bennett. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 7, Jaden Gomez. And the rest of the Rattlers. The Rattlers are coached by Chance Chapman. Now the starting lineup for the Dripping Springs Tigers. Leading off, number 21, right fielder Sam Brandon. Batting second, the third baseman, number 27, Jake Pardue. Batting third, the first baseman, number 11, Bobby Williamson. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 14, Cruz McBride. Designated hitter will hit for pitcher number 25, Blake Cox. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 3, Cade Sanders. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 28, Jason Steele. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 1, Nixon Medea. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 4, Hayden Smith. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 6, Braden Mabry. And the rest of the Tigers. The Tigers are coached by Chris Payne and associate head coach Stephen Skotak. Please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll stay right there, fellas. We'll stay right there. Thank you. Please welcome a very special family to the field. The Keith Tuck family. You guys go ahead. Thank you. We have Sandra Tuck, better known as Mama Tuck in our community. Jeff and Kelsey Tuck and their daughters, Andy and Sawyer. Doug Campbell and his sons, Graham and Max. Max Campbell's a 7th grader at Johnson City Middle School and will be throwing the first pitch to our catcher that needs to be behind the plate. Thank you. All right, Max. Let it rip, bud. Way to go. Okay, put your hands together for the Tech family. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this story. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please direct your eyes to the unplayed area. Before we start tonight's action, we have a very special milestone to recognize. This past Thursday, the Tigers traveled to Smith Valley and delivered an 8-0 shutout against Baytown Sterling. But that game was more than just another W in the win column. The victory marked the 400th career win for the leader of our program, Chris Payne. Coach Payne's dedication to this team and this community has been second to none. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and join us in a standing ovation for this incredible achievement. Coach Payne as their head coach. Coach Payne, congratulations on a legendary milestone. Here's to the next 400. Let's hear it for the Tiger fans.
Outstanding tributes. First, Coach Payne to the Tuck family, and then Coach Gotek giving love to Coach Payne for his 400 career win. He reached that milestone last week against Sterling at the Comal ISD Invitational. As Blake Cox starts to warm up for the Tigers. Blake here in 2026, 2-0. Just doing Blake Cox things. Blake has given up 2 hits, 19 strikeouts, and just 8 in the 3rd innings for Blake Cox. Don't expect to see Blake a whole lot tonight. As like Coach Payne will put it so eloquently, the real season starts Tuesday night as we start league play against Aikens. Meanwhile, for the Rattlers, Kane Chapman, the catcher, will lead off, followed by Ricky Armstrong, and then Carson Holman, the 3rd baseman. Those are the 3 that are due up for the Rattlers here in the top half of the 1st. Folks, you could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me on this first Thursday in the month of March. And our 2nd night game of the season. That's Chapman steps up to the plate. And at the top of the hour, 7 o'clock, as the winds are howling here in the jungle, Blake's first pitch goes down to strike one. Oh, and 1 to Chapman. The 0-1. Blake delivers. Strike 2. Goodness gracious. And the 0-2 count quickly to Chapman. Blake is looking for strikeout number 20 here in 2026. The 0-2. And that is outside, and 1-2 now to Chapman. And Blake is ready. A ball and 2 strikes. And Blake fires. That's a chopper right into the glove of Braden Madeley. And Chapman was trying to hustle down to beat the throw, but he is tagged out and 1 gone here in the first.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Ricky Armstrong.
Here's Armstrong. One out, no one on. Here in the top half of the first. And Blake, his first pitch to Armstrong is chopped right back to Madeley once again, and a scoop by Bobby Wilkinson for the second out. Braden Madeley has both putouts. 2 gone. Here's Holman. 2 out, no one on. Tigers feasted on San Antonio teams all last week. And now get another good one here in the Rattlers of Reagan. Ball 1 to Holman. The 1-0 coming from Blake Cox. Blake fires. That's outside. 2-0. Tigers even beat up 2 teams who used to be in our district in the Mules of Alamo Heights and then Bernie Champions back-to-back on Saturday. The 2-0 to Holman. Blake fires. And Holman pops it foul as Sam thought he had a chance, but is out of play. Count goes to 2-1. Past met the future as earlier this morning the Tigers took on their future district foe in the Hawks of Hayes. 2 balls and a strike to Carson Holman. Blake is ready. And Blake fires. Strike 2. Fastball right down the middle. And the deuces for Holman. And everyone resets. And the 2-2. Blake fires. Outside, full count. The payoff coming up from Blake Cox. And Blake fires. That's chopped. Foul. Count remains full. Still a full boat to Holman. Blake, 12th pitch of the inning. Got him. First strikeout of the night, 20th of the season for Blake Cox. Rattlers go out in order 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. And we are still scoreless. Sam Brania, Jake Pardue, and Bobby Wilkinson due up in the bottom half of the first. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Connor Piktrowski, the pitcher for the Rattlers, here in the bottom half of the first. Welcome back to the jungle. Melvin Jones here with you. Tigers Baseball on Vype Live. We are scoreless as Blake Cox put the Rattlers down in order to begin the first inning. And here is Sam Branyan to start the festivities out for the Tigers tonight. Sam early today, 1 for 2 with a walk in between. So Piktrowski comes off the mound. Now he's ready to go. The first pitch to Sam. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 count. Sam Branyan. Jake Pardue's on deck for the Tigers. Bobby Wilkinson in the hole. The 1-0. And right down the middle for strike 1. Evens up the count. Ball in the strike. The 1-1 from Piktrowski. And he fires. And that's well inside. 2-1 to Sam. 75 degrees and windy right now here in the jungle. The 2-1 coming up to Sam. Piktrowski fires. Sam looked at it. Ball 3. 3-1 to Sam Branyan. And Piktrowski is ready, so is Sam. The 3-1. Sam pops it. Is it playable? It is foul as it hits the top of the Tigers dugout. Full boat to Sam Branyan. Tigers this afternoon only the second time in 8 games that they did not eclipse 6 runs. The payoff, Sam fouls it off. Count remains full. Still with the dub earlier, 4-2 against Hayes. 3 more games after tonight, including the number 4 ranked team in the country from what I hear, Cal Allen. The payoff. Upstairs, ball 4, and Sam is on. Here is Jake.
Now batting third baseman, number 27, Jake Pardue.
Jake earlier today, 0 for 3. Yeah, Sam on first. I'd like to give a shout out to my stepdaughter Maya, who's trying out for cheerleading. All love and prayers. Hopefully when I get home, we could be happy. As Piktrowski is ready. See what Jake's do. Jake's going to show bunt, and it goes down. Ball 1. One 0 count to Jake Pardue. Bobby Wilkinson on deck. With Cruz McBride in the hole. The 1-0 to Jake. Piktrowski fires. Jake shows bunt again. Bunts it. Great bunt from Jake, and he's going to get on. Infield hit, Jake Pardue.
Now batting for the Tigers, first baseman, number 11, Bobby Wilkinson.
Bobby today against Hayes, 1 for 3. As Bobby comes up 2 on here in the top half of the first. Piktrowski looks back at Sam. Bobby showing bunt, strike 1. 0-1 count to Bobby Wilkinson. Tigers bats the last 2 weeks has been absolutely cooking. The 0-1 coming to Bobby with Cruz on deck. Piktrowski looks back at second. Bobby showing bunt. Piktrowski fires. Bobby, he lays down a really good bunt to advance the runners over. Sack bunt for Bobby. First out of the inning.
Now batting designated hitter, number 14, Cruz McBride.
Cruz today 0 for 3 with a run scored. Open base at first. Piktrowski's ready to go. First pitch to Cruz. Strike 1. Good pitch. 0-1 count to Cruz McBride. K. Sanders is on deck. Jason still in the hole. 2 on, 1 out. 0-1 count to Cruz McBride. Piktrowski. The 0-1. Cruz looks at it. Aces on the board for Cruz McBride. Cruz got his second victory of the season earlier. Tigers pitching staff extremely deep this season. The 1-1. Cruz swings at it, strike 2. And a 1-2 count to Cruz McBride. Winds blowing into the jungle as normal. We wouldn't have it any other way. A ball and 2 strikes. Piktrowski looking for his first K of the night. And he fires. Cruz gives it to him. Second out of the inning. First strikeout for Connor Piktrowski.
Now batting left fielder, number 3, Cade Sanders.
Here's Cade. Runners in scoring position. 2 outs. Cade 1 for 3. Single in the 5th inning against Hayes. And Piktrowski looks over to third. He fires. And Cade swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, 1 count to Cade Sanders. Cade could get a nice gapper heading towards right field if he could crack it. The 0-1 to Cade. Piktrowski fires. Cade swings and misses strike 2. 0-2 now to Cade Sanders. Eighteenth pitch coming up for Connor Piktrowski. The 0-2 to Cade Sanders. 2 on, 2 out here in the first. And that is outside a pitch out, ball 1. The 1-2 as Petrowski is ready. And he fires. Upstairs, deuces to Cade. The 2-2. As Petrowski fires outside, full count to Cade Sanders. Game before this one, Cal Allen absolutely dominated Eastview. 13-3 was the final score in 5. So everyone's reset as Petrowski readies the payoff. Full boat to Cade. Petrowski fires. Cade swings and misses. And the Tigers leave 2 stranded to end the first. 1 hit and a walk for the Tigers. That is all. We played 1. Still scoreless. 4, 5, 6 coming up for the Rattlers. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Scoreless here in the jungle, Tigers and Rattlers. Shout out to Ryan Perry tuning in tonight. Here is Bodie Wayma, the shortstop, to lead off the second for the Rattlers. As Blake, 12 pitches that first inning. First pitch of the second inning is hit right field. Sam Bryant's right there to grab it for the first out. Quick line out to Sam. 1 gone here in the second.
Now batting designated hitter number 4, Dylan Sapriego.
As Dylan Sapriego, the designated hitter, comes up, no one on, 1 out. And Blake fires outside, ball 1. 1-0 count to Sabriego. Will Van Wees, the first baseman on deck for Reagan. The 1-0. Blake fires. That's fouled off. Aces on the board for Sabriego. Blake readies the 1-1. And he fires. Strike 2. Sabriego tried to hold up, but could not stop himself from going all the way around. And Blake looking for his second K of the night. One and 2 now to Sabriego. And Blake readies the 1-2. Smitty sets up on the outside. Blake fires. That's fouled off. Count remains 1 and 2. The 1-2. Blake delivers. Again fouled off. Great fight from Sabriego. The 1-2 coming from Blake Cox. Windy night here in the jungle. Blake fires. And he missed outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Blake fires. Again fouled off. Sabriego is fighting. Let's see what Blake cooks up with this 2-2. And he fires it. And that's hit right into the glove, almost in the glove of Jason. Jason does fires on the first to get him. That was close. 2 gone here in the second. And that brings up Van Weeks.
Now batting number 1, first baseman Will Van Weesey.
Van Weesey, as Jeff just corrected me. The first baseman come up, no one on, 2 outs. Blake's first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0 to Van Weesey. And Blake, the 1-0, strike 1. Fastball upstairs. Van Weesey chased it. Count goes even, ball in the strike. The 1-1 from Blake. He fires. Strike 2. Blake looking for strikeout number 2 on the evening. The 1-2 from Blake Cox. Got him! Second strikeout on the night for Blake. And again, the Rattlers go down in order. We played an inning and a half. Still scoreless. Jason Steele will lead off the second for the Tigers. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school, plus all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Home half of the second. Jason Steele to lead off for the Tigers. Welcome back to the jungle. Melvin Jones here with you. Tigers Baseball on Vype Live. Scoreless here in a second. And here's Jason.
Shortstop, number 28, Jason Steele.
Jason earlier, 0 for 2 with a run scored. As Petrowski readies his 22nd pitch of the night. And he fires it. Jason looks at it, strike 1. 0-1 count to Jason Steele. Nixon Media's on deck with Hayden Smith in the hole. The 0-1. Petrowski fires. Jason hits one. Up the gut, base hit, right center field. First hit at home here in 2026 for Jason Steele.
Now batting for the Tigers, center fielder, number 1, Nixon Medea.
Here is Nixon, 1 on, no outs here in the second. Nixon went 1 for 2 with a run scored. And he got his 3rd save of the season against Hayes. And Nixon showing bunt. Nixon lays one down. And a beautiful bunt for Nixon. As first baseman Van Weese picked that one off the ground for the first out.
Now batting for the Tigers, catcher number 4, Hayden Smith.
Here's Hayden. Smitty's first at bat of the day. '25th pitch coming up for Pietrowski. With Jason standing on second base. Pietrowski fires. And Smitty looks at strike 1. Braden Madeley on deck for the Tigers and back to the top of the order in Sam Branyan. 0-1 to Smitty. Pietrowski, 2 looks over at second. And he fires. And Jason takes off. Jason is going to get picked off. Oh, they go call him safe.
Yeah, because he bobbled it. Yeah.
So Holman bobbled it. And now Jason still stands on third. Ace is on the board for Smitty. And Pietrowski steps off to reset. And now he's ready. The 1-1. And that missed for ball 2. Two and 1 now to Hayden Smith. And Smitty hits one foul. Evens up the count 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hayden Smith. Jason still stands at third. 1 out here in the second. The 2-2 to Smitty. Pietrowski fires. Smitty hits one up the gut. And it's going to bring home the first run as Smitty is hurt. Are they calling it a foul? It's a question. If it came off his foot. That's the second out. And it's 1-0 Tigers. But the concern right now is Hayden Smith. Trainer's coming over to him. Didn't see exactly what happened. And Hayden Smith is going to walk off under his own power. He will pick up the RBI as Jason Steele comes home and it's 1-0. Here's Braden.
Number 6, Braden Madeley.
Braden was 1 for 3 against Hayes earlier. Pietrowski fires, and Braden chased it for strike 1. 0-1 count to Madeley. Back to the top of the order, and Sam Branyan on deck for the Tigers. 0-1 to Braden. Pietrowski fires. Braden fouls it off, strike 2. And Petrowski readies the 0-2. And he fires it. Got him swinging, strike 3 to end the inning. But the Tigers strike first. Jason Steele comes home. And it is 1-0 Tigers as we head to the top of the third. 7-8-9 Retterall, Beck, and Gomez for the Rattlers. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Top third, Ollie Retterall to lead off for Reagan. Here in the third inning, Tigers with a 1-0 lead. Thanks to Hayden Smith, who's back out catching. And he looks okay to me.
Leading off for the Rattlers, right fielder number 17, Ollie Weatherall.
Weatherall, Beck, and Gomez do up this inning for Reagan. School that's in the northeast part of San Antonio, just off 281. As Blake's first pitch of the third inning, strike 1. Weatherall chasing upstairs. An 0-1 count. The 0-1. Blake fires. And that is outside. Count goes even, ball and a strike. The 1-1. Blake fires. That's fouled off first base side in the bullpen of the Rattlers. Ball and 2 strikes. Reagan will be back here tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock against Eastview, before playing Flower Mound right after. The 1-2 for Blake. Blake fires upstairs, 2-2. Tigers with China Spring to start the day off 11:30 tomorrow. And then back here tomorrow night against Flower Mound. The 1-2. Got him. Third K of the night for Blake Cox. 1 gone here in the third.
Now batting second baseman number 12, Brody Beck.
Here's second baseman Beck. 1 out, no one on here in the third. Check that. Opening up the day tomorrow is a district rival in the Bulldogs from Bowie. That's popped right field. Sam Brannan's underneath it and grabs it for the second out. 2 gone here in the third. Here's Jaden Gomez, the left fielder.
Now batting left fielder number 7, Jaden Gomez.
So Bowie and China Spring starts the day off at 9 a.m. in the morning as Gomez goes foul third base side, strike 1. Each team the Tigers play tomorrow will come off a game before. So China Spring against Bowie tomorrow morning, and then Reagan and Flower Mound 4:30 before the Tigers play them at 7. The 0-1 from Blake. That's hit right into the glove of Blake Cox, and Blake flips it over to Bobby, and another 1-2-3 inning Foot number 25. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We played 2.5. Tigers lead 1-0. Top of the order in San Brandon to lead off the third inning for the Tigers. And you are watching Tigers baseball on Vype Live.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 826,000 high school student athletes in Texas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Texas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
32 pitches for Connor Piktrowski. 1-0 Tigers. Home half of the third. Sam Branion will lead it off, followed by Jake Pardue, Bobby Wilkinson in the hole. Of course, here at the Keith Tuck, 2 hours or 7 innings. Sam drew a walk to lead off the game. And this game got started right at the top of the hour. And the first pitch from Piktrowski missed, ball one. Tigers go Aikens next week, Tuesday and Friday, before seeing the Maroons of Austin on the 16th and the 17th, back-to-back Monday and Tuesday the week following. 2-0, the Sam Branion. The 2-0 from Piktrowski. He fires. Got in there for strike one. 2-1 count to Sam. As Piktrowski fires. Sam hits one, left field base hit. Lead off single for Sam Branion here in the third.
Now batting third baseman, number 27, Jake Pardue.
Here's Jake. Jake is 1 for 1. Single back in the first. Three hits so far for the Tigers. And Piktrowski is ready. And the first pitch to Jake. Jake looked at it, strike one. 0-1 count to Jake Pardue. So I was told I didn't do this, so I'm going to do this tomorrow morning as pregame will start at 11:15. Did a story on the beginning of Tigers baseball this season 2 weeks ago. No one has seen it, so I will air it tomorrow, 11:15, early pregame right here on Vype. As Sam leads off at first. Piktrowski taking his time. The 0-1 coming to Jake Pardue. Piktrowski fires. Jake shows bunt. Got in there for strike two. An 0-2 count to Jake Pardue. Jake's going to swing away on this one. The 0-2 coming from Piktrowski. And Jake calls for time to reset. And Piktrowski ready to the 0-2. He fires. Jake hits a bloop in the glove, and they're going to double up Sam. So it did hit the ground. It looked like Jake had popped it up. So a 5-3 put out. I think everyone stopped for a minute. One gone.
Now batting first base.
Here in the third, here's Bobby. Bobby's 0 for 1. Sack bunt back in the first inning.
Yeah. Right. But I thought it was going to hit before he got to it.
As he thought. Holman caught it, but he did not. That first pitch gets in there, outside corner, strike one to Bobby. 0-1 count to Bobby Wilkerson. Cruz McBride is on deck for the Tigers. Kay Sanders in the hole. Piktrowski. Ready to the 0-1 as he looks back at Sam at second, does it again, and he fires. That pitch is outside, aces for Bobby. That could be a makeup call. 1-1 to Bobby. Definitely the right count. I think we all can agree on that. Ball and a strike to Bobby Wilkerson. Piktrowski's ready. He looks back at Sam once again at second. And the 1-1. Bobby floats one. High. Wetterly has it for the second out. Two gone. Here is Cruz.
Now batting designated hitter number 14, Cruz McBride.
Cruz struck out back in the first.
Base shot, buddy, just a base shot.
After the leadoff single by Sam, back-to-back outs for the Tigers. Sam now stands at second base. Piktrowski looks back at second. And the 43, almost a 43 pitch as Piktrowski nearly threw it in the center field. Trying to pick Sam off. Sam dancing at second. Large lead at second. And now the first pitch to Cruz. Cruz swung at it, strike one. Oh, 1 count to Cruz McBride. Five games here in the jungle tomorrow. Again, starting off with Bowie in China Springs as Cruz hits one, center field. Armstrong underneath it, grabs it for the third and final out. Tigers leave one stranded. They still lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the fourth. And the top of the order for the Rattlers comes up in the fourth inning. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
Are you worried how 2020 has impacted your teen's social development? We are too. Want to know what might help? Participating in the performing arts in high school. It's been hard being a teenager recently. Hard to cope, hard to keep up, hard not to feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and nobody knows what's next. Encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performing arts can really help. Those are high school activities like band, orchestra, choir, theater, speech, and debate. They'll make new friends, develop confidence, and feel the satisfaction of being part of a team. Participation in the performing arts aren't a cure-all, and they certainly won't make the pandemic go away. But they will make the teenagers in your family feel like they're part of something special. This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
Top four, 1-0 Tigers. As Blake Cox back out for his fourth inning of work. here we are back, top of the lineup for Kane Chapman. Chapman grounded out to second, his first at bat. And Blake is ready for the first pitch of the inning, and he fires it. Chapman showing bunt, and he gets a strike for his effort. 0-1 count to Chapman. Ricky Armstrong on deck for the Rattlers. The 0-1 from Blake. Got him going around, strike two. I mean, we saw it up here. I think it was clear. An 0-2 count to Chapman. Blake looking for only his fourth strikeout of the night. He has one in each inning. The 0-2 to Chapman. Blake fires. That's upstairs, ball one. The 1-2. And Blake fires it outside as it gets past Smitty. 2-2. We do have a storm system coming in late Friday as Blake records his fourth strikeout of the night. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Ricky Armstrong.
Armstrong's 0 for 1, also grounding out to second, his first at bat. So a storm system is supposed to hit the Hill Country late Friday night. So the hope is we get Saturday in. The first pitch to Armstrong gets in there, strike one. Carson Holman is on deck for the Rattlers. 1-0 Tigers, top of the fourth. One out, no one on. Blake, the 0-1, missed low, ball one. Aces on the board for Armstrong. As Blake Cox has officially hit 40 pitches. The 1-1. Blake fires. That's fouled off, strike two. As Blake looking for strikeout number 5 on the night. The 1-2 to Armstrong. And he fires. That's hit in the right field. That's the first hit of the night for the Rattlers. One out single for Ricky Armstrong.
Now batting shortstop number 21, Bodie Weymouth.
That's actually Carson Holman. Holman's 0 for 1, struck out to end the first. One on, one out. As Holman pops it, Sam grabs it for the second out. 2 gone, and here is Bodie Wayman.
Now batting number 21, Bodie Weymouth. The real one.
As Wayman 0 for 1, lining out to Sam Brannion to start the second inning. As Blake looks over at first. Pitch number 44 on the night. Blake fires it, and that's chopped right to Jason Steele. Jason fires over the first to retire Weymouth. And the Rattlers leave one. Just a hit, and that's all. We played 3.5, halfway done here in the jungle, and it's still 1-0 Tigers. Jason Steele, the lead off the fort for Drippy Springs. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Texas who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play. And you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
1-0 Tigers. As we start the home half of the fourth, both pitchers are at 44 pitches. As Connor Piktrowski out for his fourth inning of work. Cade Sanders to lead off the fourth for the Tigers. 0 for 1 for Cade, striking out to end the first.
Leading off for the Tigers, left fielder number 3, Cade Sanders.
So Piktrowski is ready to throw his 45th pitch of the night, and he fires. Cade hits one, foul, strike one. Oh, 1 count to Cade. Jason Steele is on deck. Nixon Badilla in the hole for the Tigers. The 0-1 coming up from Piktrowski, and he fires it. Cade looks at it, ball 1. Ball and a strike to Cade Sanders. And Piktrowski fires. Cade showing bunt. What a lay down from Cade. And Cade did not beat it out. It was a nice lay down, though. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting shortstop number 28, Jason Steele.
Jason today 1 for 1 with a run scored. And Piktrowski fires upstairs, ball 1. As Cody McDaniel is warming up in the bullpen for the Tigers. The 1-0 to Jason. Piktrowski fires. Jason looks at it. Ball 2. 2-0 count to Jason Steele. 50th pitch coming up for Connor Piktrowski. The 2-0 to Jason Steele. And he fires. Jason chased it, strike 1. 2-1 now to Jason Steele. Nixon Badilla's on deck. Hayden Smith in the hole. That's Piktrowski. Jason steps off to reset. Piktrowski, the 2-1. Jason fouls it off. Count goes even, 2-2. And Piktrowski ready to 2-2. He fires. Jason fouls it off again. Count remains 2-2. Piktrowski, 2-2. Jason chops one. Wayma fires over, and he got Jason for the second out. 2 gone. Here's Nixon.
Now batting center fielder number 1, Nixon Padilla.
Nixon 0 from 1 with a sack bunt. Back in the second to move Jason Steele over. Nixon with the hockey assist. They don't do those in baseball, but could be an assisted RBI. 1-0 to Nixon Padilla. Petrowski fires. Nixon chops one foul, first base side, strike 1. The 1-1 coming up to Nixon Padilla. Petrowski taking his time, and Nixon calls for time to reset. The 1-1 from Petrowski. He fires. Nixon looks at it. Strike 2. That outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes to Nixon. Petrowski looking to retire the Tigers in order for the first time tonight. Nixon hits one, and it bobbles right to Van Weese, and Nixon is on. E3 on the play. First of the night for the Rattlers. And Nixon is on, and here is Smitty. Smitty grounded out. Could have been a hit, but hobbled down the first and couldn't make it. So now Smitty's back up. Once again, a runner's on. Petrowski. First pitch to Smitty. Upstairs, ball 1. And Nixon with a large lead off of first, starting to dance. Petrowski fires. Nixon takes off in the easy stolen base for Nixon Padilla. Nixon took off as Petrowski was in the middle of his windup. Ball in the strike to Smitty. 60th pitch of the night for Petrowski. And he fires. Smitty looked at it, ball 2. 2-1 to Hayden Smith. Braden Madeley's on deck for the Tigers. Sam Branyan in the hole. 2-1 count to Hayden Smith. Petrowski looks over, fires over the second, and again nearly threw it into the center field. Two balls of the strike to Smitty. Nixon Padilla standing at second base. Petrowski with a look at second. He fires. Smitty hits one. Right field base hit. Nixon's being waved home. And another RBI for Smitty. And it's 2-0 Tigers. Both RBIs coming off the bat of Hayden Smith. As Ant comes out to run.
Now batting second baseman number 6, Braden Madeley.
Braden struck out to end the second. 2-0 Tigers here in the fourth. 1 on, 2 outs. As Petrowski fires, ball 1. 1-0 count to Braden. Top of the order, and Sam Bryan's on deck. Jake Pardue in the hole. 2-0 Tigers. A little chilly tonight. The 1-0. Petrowski fires. And that got in for strike one. Count goes even, ball on the strike. And Petrowski, the 1-1. Ant takes off. Ant slides in. Safe. Second stolen base this inning for the Tigers. As Petrowski looks back and at second, he fires. And that time, Braden chased it. Deuces for Braden Maderly. And Petrowski with a look at it in second, doesn't again. The 2-2. Got him. Fourth strikeout of the night for Petrowski. Tigers strand one, but they pick up another run. Once again off the bat of Hayden Smith. And it's 2-0 Tigers as we head to the top of the fifth. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Blake Cox back out for his fifth inning of work as he's thrown 44 pitches. Tigers lead 2-0. Hayden Smith, both RBIs. As I believe that is a pinch hitter. That is Sabriego, the designated hitter, coming up to the plate.
Leading off for the Ramblers, designated hitter number 4, Dylan Sabriego.
Sabriego's 0 for 1, grounding out to short, his first at bat. Blake's 45th pitch goes down as ball 1. Cody McDaniel and Carson Gardner warming up for the Tigers in the pen. The 1-0 from Blake, and Blake delivers. That's fouled off, strike one. Ball and a strike to Sabriego. Van Weese on deck for the Rattlers. Wetterall in the hole. The 1-1 from Blake Cox. Blake dishes. Popped up foul once again, strike two. The 1-2. Blake looking still for his 5th K. And that's chopped. Jason's going to have a tough play. And he fires over the first. He did get him. Great play from Jason Steele. One gone here in the 5th. Folks, don't forget,
Now up first baseman, number 1.
tomorrow morning, 11:30, Tigers against China Spring. Coverage will begin at 11:15. Tigers pregame, first pitch, 11:30 tomorrow morning right here on Vype Live. Here is Van Weesey as that ball gets past Smitty for ball 1. One on count to Van Weesey. Ollie Wetherall on deck for the Rattlers. 2-0 Tigers. Blake with the 1-0. Strike 1. Aces on the board for Van Weesey. 50th pitch of the night for Blake Cox. The 1-1 coming up. Smitty sets up on the inside. And that missed ball 2. 2-1 to Van Weesey. Blake Cox with a strikeout in each inning. 2-1 count to Van Weesey. Blake fires. Strike 2. Inside corner. And once again, Blake looking for his 5th K of the night. Which will put him at 24 if he gets it. Van Weesey calls for time. Blake is going to make him think about it. The 2-2. Blake fires. Fastball. Got him. 5th K of the night for Blake Cox. 2 down here in the 5th. Here is Ollie Wetherall.
Now batting right fielder, number 17, Ollie Wetherall.
Wetherall's 0 for 1, striking out to start the 3rd. And Blake, 54th pitch, goes down as ball 1. One 0 count to Wetherall. And Blake with the 1-0. Wetherall chops it. Jake picks it up, fires over the first, and another 1-2-3 inning for Blake Cox. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. Time to stretch in the jungle. 2-0 Tigers. As Take Me Out to the Ball Game will play. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Connor Piktrowski back out for his 5th inning of work. 66 pitches thus far for Piktrowski.
Leading off for the Tigers.
As Sam Branyan will lead it off for the Tigers. Sam tonight 1 for 1 with a walk. As Piktrowski waits for the first pitch of the inning, and that goes down as ball 1 to Sam Branyan. As Coach Payne Now runs over to the first base box. The 1-0 from Piktrowski. And he's ready, so is Sam. And he fires. Sam flies one, center field. Armstrong calls everyone off and grabs it for the first out of this 5th inning. One gone, and here is Jake Pardue.
Now batting third baseman number 27, Jake Pardue.
Jake's 1 for 2 tonight. Single back in the first, ground out in the third. Two nothing Tigers here in the 5th. And Piktrowski fires. Jake looks at it. Ball 1. 1-0 count to Jake. Bobby is on deck, cruising the hole for the Tigers. 70th pitch coming up for Piktrowski. And pitch number 70 is ball 2. 2-0 count to Jake Pardue. The 2-0. And Jake, a chopper. And firing over to second is Beck for the second out of this inning.
Now batting first baseman number 11, Bobby Wilkinson.
Bobby's 0 for 2. Sack bunt back in the first, and he flew out to right, back in the third. Piktrowski still trying to retire the Tigers in order tonight. He has a chance right now. And Piktrowski is ready, so is Bobby. The first pitch to Bobby Wilkinson. Bobby flies one out, right field once again. Rudderly has it. And the Tigers go down in order for the first time tonight. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We play 5, 2-0 Tigers. 8-9-1 coming up for the Rattlers. Beck, Gomez, and Chapman. You are watching Tigers baseball on Vype Live.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Cody McDaniel comes in relief for the Tigers. Cody's last appearance happened Saturday afternoon against Alamo Heights. Cody did strike out the side against the Mules to end that game 16-2 final score.
Leading off for the Rattlers, number 12, second baseman, Brody Beck.
As Beck leads off the sixth for the Rattlers. We'll give you Blake Cox's final line here in just a minute. Beck is 0 for 1, flying out the right. His first AB. And the first pitch from Cody goes down to strike one. Final line for Blake Cox, 5 innings pitched, giving up just 1 hit, 5 strikeouts in 55 pitches. The 0-1 from Cody. And he fires it. Strike 2. A lot of heat behind that one from Cody McDaniel. An 0-2 count. The 0-2 coming up as Cody's looking for his first K of the night. And he fires. That's flew out. Could be trouble. And Sam grabs it for the first out of this 6th inning.
Now batting left fielder, number 7, Jaden Gomez.
Gomez 1 for 3 with a ground out back in the 3rd. The first pitch from Cody to Gomez, ball 1. We are at an hour, 17 minutes so far. Game is flying. 1-0 count to Gomez. Top of the order in Chapman on deck for the Raptors. The 1-0 from Cody McDaniel. Got in there, strike 1. Aces on the board for Gomez. Cody readies the 1-1, and he delivers. That's a dribbler. White to Jake Pardue. Jake fires over the first. Got him. 2 gone. Back to the top of the order in Kane Chapman.
Now batting catcher, number 10, Kane Chapman.
Chapman's 0 for 2, including a strikeout back in the 4th. And Cody readies his first pitch against Chapman. And he fires it. That hits Chapman. Only the second base runner of the night for the Rattlers.
Now center fielder, number 2, Ricky Armstrong.
Here is Armstrong. Joaquin Cardenas, the courtesy runner for Chapman. 1 on, 2 outs. Again, that's only the second base runner of the night for Reagan. Maybe saying that Chapman may have leaned into it. Here's Armstrong. Armstrong, the lone hit of the night for the Rattlers. As Cody looks back at Cardenas back at first, he fires strike 1. As a field umpire pushing back the Rattlers dugout. 0-1 to Armstrong. And Cody fires. Got in there. Ball 1. That was as close can get. Counting is even. Ball in the strike. I tell you what. Coach Payne never has to go into the bullpen when we get into district play. He has a lot of selections. Number 2 is one of them. The 1-1 to Armstrong. Runner takes off. And that time Smitty cannot pick off Cardenas, and Cardenas steals a base. Ball and 2 strikes. As Cody McDaniel, once again, looking for his first K of the night. The 1-2. And Armstrong pulls back. Very much a pitcher's duel tonight. Only 5 hits total. 2 runs. Cody once again looking for his first K of the night. He looks back at Cardenas at second. Cody fires. That's a dribbler. And Braden picks it up, throws it over to Bobby for the 4-3 put out. And the Tigers get out of it. Rattlers leave 1. Still 2-0 Tigers as we head to the home half of the 6th. Cruz McBride, Kay Sanders, Jason Steele due up for the Tigers. And you are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Connor Piktrowski out for his 6th inning of work. As Cruz McBride leads off the 6th for the Tigers. Tigers leading 2-0. "72 pitches for Piktrowski. And the first pitch to Cruz. Cruz fouls one off, strike 1. Tigers have hit the time limit, if I'm not mistaken, twice in 2 tournaments, including the championship game against Bernie Champion on Saturday afternoon, and that was barely. Count is even to Cruz McBride, a ball and a strike. Piktrowski readies his 75th pitch of the night, and it goes down as ball 2. 2-1 to Cruz McBride. As Piktrowski readies the 2-1, and he fires. Cruz chased it upstairs, 2-2. Kay Sanders is on deck. Jason Steele in the hole for the Tigers. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cruz McBride. As Piktrowski fires. Cruz fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. So Tigers are at home Tuesday night against Aikens. And then at Berger next Friday, as well as next Monday. So back-to-back Berger appearances. That place is a house of horrors for the Tigers as that pitch goes outside full boat to Cruz. One stadium in district I absolutely hate for the Tigers to go to, it is Berger, because something weird and wonky always happens. The payoff from Piktrowski, Cruz fouls it off. Losing to Aikens 2 years ago was just insane. And then losing to Austin High in extra innings last season. It was something weird always happens in Berger. The payoff from Piktrowski. Ball 4 and Cruz is on. Second walk given up for Piktrowski all night. And here's Cade.
Now batting for the Tigers, left fielder, number 3, Cade Sanders.
Cade is 0 for 2 on the night, including a strikeout. 80 pitches for Connor Piktrowski. Piktrowski fires Cade, showing bunt, lays one down. Great bunt as it stays fair, and that is going to be E5. Holman, if Holman would just let it go, it would have went foul.
Yeah, with it. Now batting shortstop, number 28, Jason Steele.
Here's Jason. Jason's 1 for 2. Leadoff single in the second. Scored that run. And Jason, he's going to bunt as well. Piktrowski fires over to third and gets the force at third for the first out.
Now center fielder, number 1, Nixon Padilla.
Nixon is 0 for 2, but he scored a run back in the fourth after he reached on an error. Second error on the night for the Rattlers. Runners at first and second. 1 out here in the sixth. Tigers with a 2-0 lead. Nixon with a save earlier today against Hayes. His third of the season. And Piktrowski fires strike 1 to Nixon. Oh, 1 count to Nixon Padilla. Hayden Smith is on deck. Braden Madeley in the hole for the Tigers. The 0-1 from, and that missed. Aces to Nixon. Piktrowski about to throw his 85th pitch of the night. The 1-1. And Nixon fouls it off, strike 2. You know, with realignment, I was thinking, can we get away from Berger for a series? Nope. Berger stays next season, seasons beyond. The 1-2 from Piktrowski. He fires. That's inside. 2-2 to Nixon. And the Tigers will end the month of March at Berger against Bowie 3 weeks from tomorrow night. The 2-2 from Piktrowski. He fires. And that's floated out left center. And it is caught out there by Armstrong for the second out. Two gone, and here's Smitty.
Now batting for the Tigers, catcher number 4, Hayden Smith.
Smitty easily could be 2 for 2. But I think he deflected the ball off his shin or his ankle and was retired after getting the RBI, bringing home Jason Steele. He did, however, get that single back in the fourth and another RBI. So both RBIs off the bat of Hayden Smith. Piktrowski ready to go. and he fires. Smitty fouls one off right field, strike one. So to be fair, Piktrowski hasn't stopped Smitty all night. A deflection off his leg stopped him. 0-1 count to Smitty. Pitch number 89. And now, I believe this could be it for Piktrowski. See if the coach take the ball from him. Does not look like it. But the activity is still going on in the bullpen for the Rattlers. Long visit to see if the home plate umpire comes out. Doesn't need to. Piktrowski stays in. We still have another 28 minutes to go. I don't think we're going to reach time tonight. 2 on, 2 out. Home half of the 6th. Tigers with a 2-0 lead. The hitter with both RBIs on the night at the dish. Piktrowski looks over at second. He fires. That's outside. Count goes even, 1-1. Kay Sanders is at second base. Jason Steele at first. 1-1 count to Hayden Smith. 2 gone here in the 6th. Piktrowski, pitch number 90, gets in there, ball 2. 2-1 to Hayden Smith. Smitty's back in. Piktrowski looks at Cade. He fires. Smitty fouls it off. Deuces to Hayden Smith. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Piktrowski fires. And that is inside. Runners takes off. Full boat to Hayden. Runners in scoring position again for Hayden Smith. Stadium will explode if he gets a hit. The payoff from Piktrowski. He fires. That time it hits Hayden, and the bases are loaded. Wilder Supak makes the walk as Anthony Delgado comes in the courtesy run.
Now pinch hitting, number 10, Wilder Supak.
Wilder came in earlier, 1 for 1, the single in the 6th inning against Hayes. Bases are loaded for Supak. Strike 1 from Piktrowski, 94th pitch. I believe this is the longest inning of the night. As that pitch is away, ball 1. 95 pitches for Piktrowski. As Piktrowski fires. Supak fouls it off. Strike 2. Top of the order, Sam Branyan As you saw him running and grab the ball, he's on deck if Wilder can reach. Pitch number 97 for Piktrowski. He fires, and that miss deuces to Wilder. Kay Sanders at third. Jason Steele at second. Anthony Delgado at first. The 2-2 to Wilder Supak. Wilder fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. Wilder steps back into the box. Pitch number 99 coming for Piktrowski. Piktrowski is ready. He fires. Pitch number 99 is ball 3. So we will see 100 pitches tonight. Full boat to Wilder. Pitch number 100 for Connor Piktrowski. He fires. Ball 4, and it's 3-0 Tigers. As Wilder has himself an RBI. Sam was 0 for 2 on the night. 1 for 2 for the night, if I could get it right. He had a hit in the third, and now bases loaded, still 2 outs.
Come on, Sam. Line drive.
3-0 Tigers. Bases still loaded. Piktrowski, strike 1 to Sam. The 0-1 to Sam. Piktrowski fires. And that missed. 1-1 to Sam. Jake Pardue's on deck. Bobby Wilkinson in the hole for the Tigers.
This coach is the nephew of the coach I saw have a kid throw 195 pitches on a Saturday afternoon.
Ball in the strike to Sam Branyan. Piktrowski fires. Sam hits one. Nice stab by the first baseman. And they are able to retire Sam at first to end the inning. Tigers leaves them loaded. But it is 3-0 Tigers as we head to the top of the 7th. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Cody McDaniel looking for his first save of 2026. 3-0 Tigers as we have reached the top of the 7th. 3-4-5 coming up for the Rattlers. Holman, Waymont, and Sabriego And Carson Holman comes up. Holman tonight 0 for 2.
Leading off for the Rattlers, third baseman, number 18, Karsten Holman.
Delgado's going over to right. Delgado's over to right.
So the one change we can see, Anthony Delgado heads to right field. I believe Sam is now in center field. K stays the same. So I wonder if Nixon's going to warm up just in case. The first pitch to Holman is missed, ball 1. The entire stadium said wow at the same time. 1-0 count to Holman. Cody taking his time. The 1-0. And Cody, vicious. Got in there, strike 1. 1-1 count to Carson Holman. Bodie Wayma on deck for the Rattlers. The 1-1. Cody McDaniel fires it. Strike 2. 1-2 now to Carson Holman. Cody McDaniel was still looking for his first K of the night. The 1-2 coming up for number 2. And Cody fires outside, 2-2.
Yeah.
Tigers in China Spring, 11:30 tomorrow morning. And then Tigers in Flower Mound, the nightcap tomorrow night. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Holman. Cody fires. That's fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Tigers will wrap up tourney season against Cal Allen Saturday morning at 9 as long as the rain holds off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Holman. Cody delivers. Got him. First strikeout of the night for Cody McDaniel. 1 gone here in the 7th.
Now up for the Rattlers, center fielder, number 2, Ricky Armstrong.
That is actually Bodie Wayma. Wayma today 0 for 2. And Cody's first pitch got in there, strike 1. Oh, 1 count to Wayma. The 0-1. Strike. Ball 1. I thought that was strike 2. From up here, it looked as though it was strike 2, but we have aces on the board for Wayma. Dylan Sabriego on deck for the Rattlers. The 1-1 from Cody McDaniel. He fires. That's hit up the gut, base hit. Second hit of the night for the Rattlers. 1 out single for Bodie Wayma.
Now batting designated hitter, number 4, Dylan Sabriego.
Pinch runner. Can the courtesy runner be the pinch runner too? I guess so.
As Cardenas comes back in, now he's going to pinch run.
Pinch running, number 16, Joaquin Cardenas.
1 on, 1 out here in the 7th. Sabriego tonight is 0 for 2. Cody looks back at Cardenas at first. And the pitch to Sabriego is outside, ball 1. Will Van Weese in the on-deck circle for the Rattlers. 1 on, 1 out. 1-0 count to Sabriego. Cody stands on the rubber. He fires. Strike one. Aces on the board for Sabriego. The 1-1 coming from Cody McDaniel as he checks back at Cardenas at first. And he fires. Popped up, foul, out of play, strike two. Ball and 2 strikes to Sabriego. Cody McDaniel looking for strikeout number 2 on the night. And Cody checks back behind him. Done 1-2. Cody fires. Got him! Second strikeout for Cody tonight. 2 gone here in the 7th. And Van Weesey represents the final out for the Rattlers. Van Weesey's 0 for 2, both strikeouts. Tigers pitching tonight just been phenomenal. First pitch to Van Weesey is ball 1. 7 strikeouts between both Blake Cox and Cody McDaniel. 80 pitches between the two. Giving up only 2 hits. The 1-0 from Cody. Cody delivers. Outside once again, 2-0. Cardenas leading off first base. The 2-0 count to Van Weesey. Cody fires. Outside 3-0. So Cody McDaniel trying to maintain his composure. 3-0 count to Van Weesey. 1 on, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 7th. See if Cody gives him something to hit. He fires ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk. 2 on now for the Rattlers. First walk given up by a Tigers pitcher tonight. And that could be it. And Nixon Padilla could be coming in for his 2nd save of the day. Let's see if Coach Payne keeps Cody out there. 2 on, 2 out here in the 7th. Second time today that, as Cody's going to stay on, second time today that the Tigers, the game was flying and then slowed down in the later innings. 2 on, 2 out for Ollie Wetterall. So another pinch runner for the Rattlers. And Wetterall comes to the plate.
Now batting right fielder number 17, Ollie Wetterall.
Wetterall is 0 for 2 on the night.
Number 11, Gonzalo.
And Cody steps off the bump. Again, join us, folks, 11:15. Tigers pregame in the morning. First pitch scheduled for 11:30 right here on Vype Live, as long as the first game ends on time. Cody's first pitch to Wetterall is low and inside, ball 1. That I thought was strike 1. 1-0 count to Wetterall. Brody Beck is on deck. Tying run at the plate in Wetterall. One on to Wetterall. Cody fires. Strike 1. Ball in the strike now to Wetterall. The go-ahead in the on-deck circle for the Rattlers. Cody McDaniel trying to make sure we don't get to that point. 2 on and 2 out. Cody checks back. Cardenius at second. The 1-1. That was well inside, nearly hit. Weatherall 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Cody McDaniel looking for his first save on the season. 2 on, 2 out. And Cody fires a 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Reagan seeing a glimpse of hope right now. 3 balls and a strike. And Cody looks back at second once again. The 3-1. Got in there, strike 2. Rattlers down to their final strike. Full boat to Weatherall. 2 on and 2 out. Cody with the payoff. And he fires. That's hit. Center field, and it's caught. What a catch by Sam Bryan, and the Tigers win. Final score 3-0 for the Tigers. Their 10th straight victory. Post game coming up in just a bit. You are watching Tigers baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Texas high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Final score from the jungle tonight. Tigers with their 10th straight victory, defeating the Rattlers of Reagan 3-0 tonight. Winning pitcher Blake Cox. Blake now 3-0 on the season. Losing pitcher Connor Piktrowski, and the save going to Cody McDaniel, his first of the year. Game time, 1 hour and 52 minutes. Rattlers no runs off of 2 hits, 2 errors, 4 left on base. Tigers 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 7 left on base. And the Tigers improve to 11-2-1 on the season as we get ready for tomorrow morning. Final score once again from the jungle, 3-0 Tigers as they defeat the Rattlers of Reagan. Once again, folks, our next telecast happens tomorrow morning. Tigers takes on China Spring. Tigers pregame happening at 11:15 right here on Vype Live. First pitch scheduled for 11:30. My QA tonight, Mr. Shane Shawinski. Technical producer of Vype Media, Miss Suna Venkat. And the broadcast director, as always, Mr. Merle Bertrand. For everyone associated with Vype, everyone associated with Dripping Springs High School, I'm Melvin Jones saying good night from the jungle. Tigers win 3-0, 10 in a row for the Cats. You are watching Tigers Baseball on Vype Live, folks. I will talk to you in the morning. Good night.